Welcome to the NC Spin After Spin. Additional comments from our panelists you can see just on our website. I ask everybody, what do you wish you'd said but you didn't last week on the show? Chris Fitzsimon, I'll start with you.
Well, we talked a lot about the Democratic Party and what effect outgoing Democratic Party Chairman Randy Voller had on the election. He took personal responsibility. One thing I wish I had said, and I had said before the election, is that let's don't sell what happened in this election. It was a Republican year, but as I've said on this show before, the sixth year of a Democratic presidency, or the sixth year of a presidency, is always a good year for the party out of power. This structurally looked like it was going to be a Republican election. We got taken in, I think, by some unusual polls, but I actually think this, when you look at it in retrospect, this was not a surprise, and something people haven't talked much about. North Carolina is the only southern state where the Democrats actually gained legislative seats. So while this was a bad year for Democrats, I don't think it was quite as bad as people are portraying.
Howard Lee, what do you wish you'd said that you didn't?
Well, I certainly think one of the things that I'm concerned about is the fact that we still have a very bad reading problem in this state, and kids are not making the progress we had hoped or thought they would. President Pro Tem Berger passed the Excellent Schools Act, which carried a heavy amount of money to support reading and reading camps. And in looking at the reading camps that occurred this past summer, I have not seen the jump that I expected to see. Now, I know it's early, and we need to have more time to let it take some kind of shape. But at the same time, we can't continue the way we're going because kids are just not reading at grade level, and they're not making the progress that I think they will need to.
Connie, what do you wish you'd said you didn't say?
I know we talked about the Coal Ash Commission and the lawsuit over that, the appointments there, but the Coal Ash Commission had their first meeting on last week, and I attended and was quite impressed with the different members that they have on the commission. Chairman Jacobs ran an excellent meeting. The knowledge base that is there for this issue is tremendous, and I believe they're going to have some wonderful recommendations coming back to the General Assembly for consideration.
So you're optimistic?
So yes, definitely. You know, we may be hearing negative things about, you know, how the appointments were made and what the requirements were there, but the folk that are sitting in their seats are great.
John, what do you wish you'd said you didn't say?
I made a quick allusion at the end of the program to the 2016 presidential race, which is now, of course, starting. I mean, 2015 will be a big year for the Republicans trying to jockey for position. Usually North Carolina is irrelevant in presidential primaries because of the calendar, though, of course, remember that when Obama and Hillary Clinton were fighting it out, North Carolina was important because it was still live. And I think in 2016, the Republican field is so open that it is conceivable that you'll have 2 or 3 significant candidates all the way until the North Carolina primary, making us important in the Republican political presidential situation for the first time in memory.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching the After Spin. More video all during the week on ncspin.com.